Okay, so good morning. Let's start with checking in. So if you want, you can just add one or two words into the chat and just check in with yourself, like, how are you feeling? So for example, I'm feeling this morning quite excited that this is our first morning meditation, but I'm also feeling still a little bit trapped from the quarantine I'm still in. So these are my two main emotions this morning, and it's always good before we enter a meditative state that we just shortly check in what we will bring to the bolster or to the yoga mat with us this morning. So just one or two or maybe even three words, how you're feeling, how you're doing. It's always nice also to start the day with that, because in that way we kind of directly focus really on ourselves and on our inner state. And for some of us, it's not that easy to find words to describe how we are feeling. So if we practice that more often, then it's easier to find words and maybe also easier to understand what's going on inside of us. So some of you wrote excited for the meditation, but tired, busy-minded for the week, but also excited for the meditation. Nice that you're excited for the meditation. And of course, you can also always write these things in your own mother tongue, so it doesn't have to be in English. I give you one more minute and you don't have to share it in the chat. You can also note it on just a piece of paper or maybe your journal. So the first mindful practice of today, to check in with ourselves and to find words to describe what is going on inside of us. Okay. And before we dive in with the mind, let's also check in with the body. So everybody stand up. And we first find some movement before we sit down for a longer time. So the first thing we do is we wake up all the joints. So we start with circling the right foot. First to one direction, then to the other direction. So also spread your toes wide and just wake up all the joints, make some space for your joints. One more deep inhale here, and then just switch the foot. So place the other foot down, lift the other foot up, and find some circles here. First to one direction, then to the other. Spread your toes, grab with your toes some air. So maybe there are some sounds. So just find some softness and some more space for your joints. Okay, one more inhale, one more exhale, then place both feet down and just feel both feet for a short moment. Check in with your breath. So deep inhale through the nose all the way down into your lower belly. And exhale up and out with the breath through the nose as well. Okay, lift your right leg up and find some circles with your knee. So first to the one direction, then to the other direction, and then already place it back down, switch the side. Other left. Knee circles to one direction, to the other direction. Then also place this leg down and find some movement with the hips. So some soft circles, also soft knees. First to one direction and then to the other. And can you be any softer? You can always stop at a point when you feel like, oh, there I need a little bit more movement to wake up. Okay, then find some circles with your shoulders, so up and down. First to one direction, then to the other direction. So give your body a little bit more space so that the energy can flow a little bit better. Then lift up your right arm, find some circles also with the elbow. So like we did with the knee, first one direction, then the other direction, let it be soft. And then let the arm drop, lift the other arm and find some circles here as well. One direction, switch the direction, and place it down. Find some circles with your hands. So maybe shake them out a little bit. And then circle to one direction, circle to the other direction. One more deep inhale here. Also spread your fingers wide, move the joints of your fingers. And then let your arms be heavy and find some circles with the neck in any way that feels comfortable for you this morning. So first to one direction, then maybe to the other. Maybe the circles are very big, maybe they are super small, very slow, or a little bit faster. So wake up the neck, the head, and take one more inhale, one more exhale, and then just shake out the whole body, wake up the whole body so that we not fall asleep during the meditation. Maybe some jumping around, maybe some sounds, some deep breaths. And then once you feel ready, if there is any stretch you need to do, so any side bend, any back bend, any circle, do that. But otherwise, you can find a seated position. And the seated position can look however it feels good for you. So maybe that's cross-legged with a bolster under your bum. Maybe it's seated on your knees. You can even sit on a chair. Because for me, in the beginning, the biggest challenge while meditating was actually the sitting. So I always got some back pain. So if you want to lean against a wall or want to sit on a chair, then you can do that. And you can always move. So you can always make it as comfortable as possible. It's not forbidden to move during a meditation. And it's always good to wiggle around a little bit before we really sit still so that all our joints, our bones, that they can adapt. But once you have a comfortable position, you can slowly start to close your eyes, to tune in with your body. And for a moment, just observe the body. Maybe there is some sensation from the movement that we just did. Maybe there's still stiffness and tiredness from the night. Maybe there's a lot of energy and freshness already. So whatever it is, just observe the body. Your body is one anchor to the present moment because your body is always in the present moment. So your body can't be in the future or in the past. You can always come back to body sensations when you recognize that your mind is getting lost. The second anchor we have is the breath. So gently put your attention away from the body and more towards the breath. And also here, without judgment, just observe how the breath is traveling in your nose, how it is finding its way down into your lower belly. Now you gently release the breath up and out through the nose as well. For some rounds of breath, just follow the way of the breath. All the way down. And all the way up. Now is the quality of your breath this morning. And also without judgment, just observe. Is it fast or slow? Is it easy to breathe or not that easy? How is your connection with your breath this morning? If your mind is getting lost, or if your mind is busy with thinking, that's totally fine, because we don't try to silence the mind completely, since that's not something which is possible. Once you get lost in your mind too much, you can always very gently and kind just bring your attention back to your breath. So back to the body sensation that your breath is creating. In the opening of your lungs, floating of your belly. In the beginning, it can be quite challenging actually to sit still and to just observe what's going on. You can also always find some small movements if the stillness is a too big challenge this morning. Trying to find more connection to the breath, to the things that are going inside. Finding some stillness in order to truly listen to what's going on. That also means that there will be things popping up in your mind. There will be sensations in your body that will be a little bit more intense. You can also give them some attention before you gently focus back on your breath. Inhale through the nose all the way down into your lower belly. And exhale, release the breath up and out again. And now within that stillness, or not stillness, if it is not that still for you this morning, can you gently also connect not only to the breath, but to your whole body? So we go through the body part by part, and we try to relax the body in this seated position. So first, gently bring your attention down to your toes. Just stay there for a little while. Observe how your toes are feeling, and if you can release and relax them anymore. And can you still stay in that meditative state? And from here, slowly start to travel with your attention up. So go through your ankles and your calves. And while you're traveling up, can you start to relax and soften these body parts as well? And then slowly go further up, so through your knee into your thigh. And check in with every part of yourself on the way. And can you just check in with the body without the mind talking too much? From the thigh through your hip joint into your lower back and your pelvis. And can you soften this area anymore? And slowly pay a little bit more attention to your tummy, your chest, the mid of your back and your shoulders. And can you soften your whole core anymore without the mind playing a too big role, but the body is in the focus just for some moments. Left shoulder, right shoulder, and both of your arms and your elbows, your hands and your fingertips. Can you check in with them as well, and can you soften them just a tiny little bit more? And while we're observing the whole body, are you still breathing? And travel even further up. So go with your attention towards your neck, the lower part of your skull. Can that be any softer? And how is that body part doing this morning? And from here, also visit the back of your head, the top of your head. Can you soften the skin on your skull and everything that is underneath? And how are your ears doing? The sides of your face, your forehead, eyebrows, nose, your jaw, your lips. Can you release and soften your face anymore? And how is your face doing this morning? And can you observe the whole body as one piece? And can you soften the whole body all together? I'll let your attention be just for some moments, some breaths on the body. Whatever sensation, whatever part is most present for you, allow yourself to be with that for some moments. And even when there are thoughts in your mind, can they take the back seat? Can your body be in the driver's seat just for some moments? And every inhale observes the whole body. And every exhale softens the body just a tiny little bit more. And then from here, just be with the stillness and sit in stillness. Only for 1 to 2 minutes. And just observe if that is something easy or challenging. And if you can stay connected more to your body than to your mind. And find that connection to your breath again, to the inhale and exhale, how the quality may be changed since the beginning of the meditation. How you're feeling. Maybe something changed, maybe nothing. You can keep your eyes closed, but slowly we will come out of the meditation. So place both hands together so that your palms are touching. And then start to rub your hands. So start to create a little bit of heat between your hands. And one hand is the past, the other hand is the present and the future. And in between the heat is the present moment. So start to create heat, even a little bit more heat. And I like to then set a mantra or focus for the day. So for example, I'm ready for the day, and the heat is representing that present moment and that I'm ready. So rub your hands and find your intention for the day. Rub them even a little bit more. And then once you can feel that you have created enough heat for the day, place your hands, your palms in front of your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. And then slowly start to blink your eyes open behind your palms. Feel the heat of your palms. And then slowly start to let a little bit more light in. So spread your fingers and remove your palms very slowly and gently away from you, so that you can start to meet the day, the light, and everything that's ahead of you. And then with the warmth of your palms, you can also start to wash your head, your skull, the sides of your face, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your belly. So just with the help of the heat and the present moment, bring yourself back into the here and now. Wake up, feel that you are here, that your body is here, wherever the meditation took you. And then maybe some deep breaths, some wiggles, whatever you need to wake up again and to come back. And that's it. So that was the first Monday morning meditation. And I hope that it will help you during the day. And if you want, you can stay in this Zoom room. We will also do some morning movement, always from 8:30 to 9:30, because that's a perfect combination. First some meditation and then some movement. I will stop the recording now, but